Who broke more bats, you or I?
Me, yeah.
You think?
Well, my strong hands, when I
AJ said that the league forced him to tape his bats.
Because of you breaking all your bats, they made me put tape on my bat.
Oh man, I like it.
Mandatory.
So they put tape. You can see it right here.
Absolutely.
Well, hold on. Let's go this way. Right here on the bats. Because Johnny taught me in high school to break so many bats, they would fly in half. So they did this so they wouldn't break in half and kill somebody in the stand.
Well, didn't the maple bats, when they first came out, they were a lot stronger, but because they grew all these maple trees and they grow within, let's say, 10 years, they're not as strong as the first maples that came out. So, but yeah, those bats would just fly, catch a ball off the end. That thing's going to the pitcher. It was dangerous, or even into the fans.
How was your relationship with the media? You were mentioning, you were like, I don't want to give my entire life in the clubhouse away all the time. So especially with New York and Boston, you get in after a big game, whether it was something big happened or, you guys didn't win, it was tough loss. You looking like, oh shit, here they come.
I was great with the media. They all enjoyed me. I knew they had a job and accountability. I mean, they would always ask me after the game, why'd you lose? And like I should have got a hit in the first inning, or they would ask me, what do you think about Cano's error? I'm like, why don't you go ask him? Well, he's gone. I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't think he meant to make an error, or I don't think Manny knew what he was doing when he dove and cut me off. But yeah, so I was accountable. Still am to this day.
Did you ever want to say something that you had to hold back? Do you remember any moments where you're like, I wish I could just say, like, Manny was kind of being an idiot at that point, and hey, it happens, and he didn't even make an expression afterwards.
Anyone that played with Manny, and I played with Manny, can say Manny was being an idiot at some point.
Yeah.
Well, I wish I could have been more honest about leaving Boston, like the big reason why, but it was something that you couldn't win with the Boston fans. Like when you don't have a contract offered to you, and New York is the only other team that can sign you. And if New York moves on, Boston's the only team. I'll sign a 1-year deal with $5 million and leave all that on the table. So there's a lot that I wish I could have said. Well, right here,
So, yeah. All right. Well, here you got your 2 rings in front of you, Yankees and Red Sox. Which one means more?
The Red Sox. I mean, you're not going to be able to top that after 86 years, and the way we came back was awesome. But every World Series is important, and the Yankees haven't been back since they got rid of myself and Matsui, and it's like it's not that easy replacing certain guys. Certain guys who are good in the clubhouse, who's accountable, who takes the blame, who talks to the media, who doesn't celebrate after every hit, like they do now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at me. Swisher Lish probably started that, right? He's like, yeah, Swish, we're down 10-3 right now. But
he didn't care.